Good morning. Right, we're back in the kitchen, so you know what that means. Yeah, I've literally eaten everything out of my freezer. I've been and done the shop. I've not done the traditional laying it all out and showing you everything because I don't know if you want that. I'll do it in the future. But basically, I'll just tell you that I went to Aldi and spent £44. I got most of my meat and bits and pieces there, some carrots and potatoes and stuff. I didn't need a huge amount. I just run out of meat-based meals basically. So that was Aldi, and then in Tesco's, I went to Tesco's because in Tesco's they do offers every now and again, whereby if you spend so much, you get so much off. So I had an offer come through where if I spent £40, I got £6 off. I can easily spend £40 in Tesco's, so that's fine. And I also had, they do a thing called Club Card, where if you shop there, you get points and then they give you money off vouchers. So I had a £3.50 voucher. So I had £9.50 pence worth of free stuff to get, basically. So I went there and got things like I picked up some scampi fish pie mix again because those fish pies were delicious. Sorry about the light on my glasses, but I can't do anything about it. I picked up some fancy cat food. Luckily she likes it because, oh, she's the fussiest cat on the planet. I picked up, the reason it was so expensive, I picked up a nice piece of smoked gammon because we are doing a joint Christmas. My daughter's hosting it, the one that just got married, but I'm doing the gammon. My eldest daughter is doing, we don't like turkey, so she's doing a chicken and the roast potatoes. Caroline, who's hosting it, is doing the veg and pigs in blankets and things like that. And Annie, our other daughter, is doing the puddings. So we've kind of, yeah. So my contribution was to get a nice piece of gammon, which I did, which was £9 actually. Not the cheapest, but not the most expensive either. And you know, I didn't get a massive one either. So, but it'll be enough for the day. It's just to go alongside the chicken, which is what we like. Um, I picked up some tins of chopped ham and pork. It's kind of like spam, but I like the Tesco's version. It's nicer anyway. And then I like those for sandwich fillings during the week. I'd run out of laundry detergent, so I had to pick up one of those. That was £7.50. But I am a bit snobby. I do like my personal preference. Yeah, so I picked up some scampi because it was on offer. Can't remember how much it was. It was £3.75 initially, but with the club card, it took it down to, trying to work out the maths, £2.50, and I should easily get 2 meals out of that. I do like scampi every now and again. I also picked up some chicken pies. Now I don't usually do those, but my hob broke and the landlady's replaced it now, thankfully, so I had to get a little bit inventive with some meals. All I had was the oven, my air fryer and the microwave, which was fine, I managed. But one night I really fancied pie and chips, and I had it and it was delicious, so I've picked up some chicken ones just because. And again, they were on special offer. They were £2.50. I was just doing the math there. Yeah, so I still got a load of pasta in stock. I'd got a lot of sauces in stock still. Yeah, so I'm just trying to think what else I needed to get. I picked up a big bag of Thai food tea bags during the month, so I have bought other stuff on top of what I already purchased, but I've done pretty well, I feel, anyway. So yeah, so it was I say 44 in Lidl, and then it was, with all the vouchers off, it was £40 in Tesco's. So yeah, so it's quite nice. So let me show you the receipts. I don't know if if you're not in the UK, you won't know, but you can see there with the club card vouchers all these minuses. I like minuses. Right, okay, so I thought I'd show you that. This is what I've got. I'll probably get more than that out of it. Sorry, the light is right on it. So I've got all these meals. I've got enough stuff to make all these meals. Now the trouble is I've run out of freezer room. I need to get a smaller little freezer because I've really stocked up, I must admit. So anyway, yeah. Oh, and I picked up the Tesco's breaded fish. I watch a lady called Victoria Folger. She does a lot of shopping hauls and things like that. I mean, they're a family of 5, so hers is a lot bigger than mine. And she recommended the Tesco's. I can't remember the name of the brand. Hold on, stay there. I've got to find them. Buried. Right. These I love anyway. These are 69 pence and they are delicious. Honestly, really nice. I can't find the fish. Anyway, it's their good food brand, like the pizza. Yeah, and you get 4 fish fillets in there for £1.99, which is pretty much of a bargain, quite frankly. Right, so what am I doing? I am, yeah, let me show you in the fridge. Hold on, let me turn the camera around. Right, this is my fridge currently. So in Aldi I picked up, I'm going to do sausage casserole. I'll go through prices in a second. I picked up the chicken fillet because that was delicious in the curry, I must admit. Yeah, the chicken thigh fillets, really tasty. I picked up 2 of their minces, the big ones, because I'm going to do cottage pies and what else was on the list. I do like the 5%, yep, fat ones. And then I got another big tray of those chicken legs because they went miles. So, I've got to squeeze it in, hold on. Get in. Yeah, and then I also got a load of fish and stuff like that. I picked up 3 tins of corned beef because I like to have it in stock. Again, it's great for sandwiches or a quick meal. I always keep it in the fridge because it's so much easier to slice if it's refrigerated. Got some lemons. I'm going to do some baking. This was on special offer in Iceland, here in the UK, obviously. And this massive, I know, Cam's trying to escape. Hold on. This massive tub, which is is it a kilo? 750 grams, was £5. Now, considering the ridiculous price of stuff at the moment, massive head of broccoli. So I'm going to do a broccoli cheese. I don't like cauliflower, so I'm going to do a broccoli cheese. I bought far too many potatoes. I forgot I'd already got that big packet in there. Some green beans, onions from last time. I've still got a piece of sweetheart lettuce, cabbage. Yeah, just stuff, yeah. That's the chopped ham and pork. As I say, I always keep it refrigerated because it just slices up nicer. Some peppers, used half of one with a stir fry last night. So yeah, that's my fridge at the moment. So I'll close, yeah, fridge. And then the freezer, let me show you, it's absolutely rammed at the moment. I can't fit much more in here. So that's those pizzas. I've still got bits and pieces left from the last big shop. So I've just stocked up on chips. That's the chicken pies, scampi. I don't know where that fish has gone. That's the fish pie mix. It's in here somewhere, obviously. And that's the 2 gammons. I've got 2 gammons. That's the one for Christmas, and that's one for me to cook at some point. I say I can't cook it now. I don't have freezer space. Oh, it's a nice place to be. Right, I'm going to turn you around. So I've got my wonky carrots, got my slow cooker ready, and that's the pot for it, obviously. So I'm just going to chop it. I can only do half an onion. I'm really struggling with my tummy at the moment. I'm going to put in a load of carrots, which I cut quite chunky. And then I got this diced beef. It's a 3%. That's all they had. There was none of the cheaper stuff there, typical. And that was, let me, I think, yeah, it was £3.19p. So there's some of the prices for you. So the chicken drumsticks sticks were on offer again at £3.19. The mince is gone right up, £4.29. I think it was cheaper in Tesco's, I'll be honest with you, but you know, it is what it is. So I've got 2 of those. Pork chipolatas were £3.19p. but you consider that's going to do probably 4 or 5 meals. I'm not worried really. I've got some nice soft cheese to go with my rich tea biscuits. That's a nice lunch. Yeah, so you can see I had to get a shower gel. Gammon joint was £3. Can't read it. Is that 90? This is the receipts I have to put up with, okay? Chicken thigh fillets were £4.19. Now, they've really gone up from last month. Well, yeah, month before, actually. 2 months ago I did shopping. Yeah, I did a stir fry. So just milk, potatoes. Oh, I got some tuna, yeah. Yeah, I picked it up in brine. Oh, a cat can have that. I don't do stuff in brine. And this was the Tesco's one. You can see what I got there. Yeah, cat food, £7.50. It did have £1.50 off it though. Oh, £1.50 off it. So that was good. So, right, okay. I'll turn the camera around. We'll do this beef stew, and let's get on with it. Right, okay. So carrots, beef, onion, pot. There we are. I'll cook it all together, separate it out. And what I do when I actually come to eat it, I'll probably have it for tea tonight actually. I know this is lazy, but Tesco's do a dumpling mix. I never get the quantity of, what's it called? Suet and flour right to make it myself. So this is a lifesaver. All I do is put a tablespoon in a little pot, mix it with a little bit of water, put it on top of the stew as it's reheating in a saute pan, and yeah, I have dumplings. I only have the one. Try and be good. Right. Okay. So got half an onion here from the other day. So I wish I could tolerate more, but I really can't. Now, I like to leave it fairly chunky because it's going to be in the slow cooker for about, I don't know, about 4 hours, 5 hours maybe. So if you chop it too fine, well, I suppose you could chop it fine, but it tends to disintegrate. So if I'm going to have it, I like to have a chunk. So chunky-ish. Okay. Dead easy, isn't it? I mean, we've all made stews, haven't we? I don't know. Just top and tail these carrots. You don't have to peel them. Some of these I will, because these are the wonky ones and they are a little bit rough around the edges. You can put in swede, parsnips, whatever you like really. I used to do all that, but again, I'm struggling with my tummy. Being very naughty at the moment, so I'm just keeping it to quite basic vegetables that I know. I mean, I've got to have onion because that's just for taste, so but I minimise it. So I don't have IBS. I don't know what it is. It's just, I don't know. I think that's why I've always avoided spicy foods. I mean, I can face a chili and a tikka masala now, but the rest of it, I mean, my stomach just can't handle it, which is slightly annoying because I love all the tastes of the things, but it is what it is. Sorry, if I learned how to fast forward, I would do so, but you get a real-time view. So again, this will be cooked and then broken down into meal boxes basically. So yeah, I like my carrots proper chunky, okay, because they cook down. And they're delicious, so like that. These two I might chop in half because they are super chunky. Trying to cut down on meat as much as possible, I must admit. I don't eat as much as I used to, but you know, we've got to get our protein from somewhere, and I'm not really into beans and lentils and stuff like that, so yeah, it's a dietary thing again. So right, so that's that lot. Put that in the recycling, in the food bin in a moment. Let me just wash my hands. A bit sticky. So I'll show you in there in a minute. Yeah, let's just get in here. The annoying thing is that you know this is going to be full of water. Because that's what they do. I'm not going to bother to wash it, the blood will, sorry if you're a vegetarian, the blood will have taste. So, and right, that bit can go to the dog. I haven't got a dog, so I'll pick it up, wash it. Because that is a very expensive meat. Washed in. So, there it is in there. Yeah, this is fairly basic, I'll be honest with you. I say normally I put in Swede and what have you, but with all the tummy troubles I'm having at the moment, I'm not going to. So let's just put the kettle on. So for a gravy, I like to do my amazing bouillon. I love this stuff, I'm addicted. Aldi's versions of this is the onion gravy and the beef gravy and a stock cube, vegetable stock cube. Just boosts up that veggie taste a bit. So just going to crumble that one in there. I've got lucky fingers again. It's the most horrible day here today. It's very grey. Ugh, hate this sort of weather. And then dessert spoon, whatever size you want, depends how thick you like your gravy. I'll do 2 of the meat one of the onion one. I can tolerate this sort of onion. And then this is quite strong stuff, so don't go mad with it. About half of one of these. It's got the veggie stock cube in there. And then alter it to taste when it's cooking, basically. So I do like a nice tasty gravy. Right, I'll pause you for a sec till the kettle's boiled, and then I'll do the rest. Right, the kettle has literally just boiled. So now, the mistake I used to make was thinking I had to fill the thing right up. You don't. I can never understand why my gravies were so weak. So I'll stir that all in. The carrots will release water, the onion will release water, I've no doubt the beef will release water. So that's it, that's all I'm doing. I'm just kind of almost covering, but not, and that's it. And then we put it in the slow cooker. I don't know if you can see this bit. Can you? No. Come here. Sorry, this is the darkest corner of my kitchen. It's a weird house the way it's built. Right, I'm going to put it on low. Oh, don't know how long that's. Right, and then yeah, it can cook. Oh, hello, what's happened there? Don't know. It can cook for the rest of the day. Oh, there we are. Oh, that was weird. So yeah, I thought I'd show you them individually as opposed to like in one massive cookathon. As I say, I can't actually store too much food at the moment. My freezer, as you probably saw, is pretty rammed. So I think what I'm going to have to do is just freeze the meat as it is and then get it out and do recipes. I don't know what I'm going to do really. I need to get another freezer. So I hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, beef stew. I mean, it is stew weather now because it's November. December and January. Actually, January and February are our coldest months, but I do like a stew. So, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.